now we are going to go into our lovely predictions.
Yeah, this is kind of like the meat and potatoes of the segment. So congrats, you survived the first hour.
Right.
Hopefully we can get through this unscathed, doing all right. We have beautiful graphics for you. We're gonna go division by division. I'll let Gerardo go with his first, and then I'll come back with mine. We're gonna kind of rotate. We're gonna do AFC East, Gerardo's, mine, go down NFC East, there and there.
And then we'll compare after the fact.
Yeah. So, Gerardo, I'm gonna start with you. Why don't you tell these fine people what you got going on in your AFC East, courtesy of the graphics that I made.
Courtesy of our graphics department. Thank you, Caleb, for doing all this. Big notable ones on here. The biggest head scratcher that I had, I really love Denver this year. I really do, which is ironic because last week we talked about like how hard.
Hey, I said start with the AFC East. What are you doing here?
My bad.
You're bouncing off the walls. Go left to right.
So first one, Bills. I think that it's just their division to lose. They're talented. They signed all their players. They're going to do really well this year. Patriots, I think, are going to be a really sneakily good team. Mike Vrabel's a wonderful head coach. Drake May has showed a lot of promise. They have that defense is really talented, actually. I really believe in that. Getting Stephon Diggs as well to help out, and as well as that rookie running back that they got out of Ohio State. I really do believe in that. Jets are the Jets. Like, you got the new quarterback that they essentially they swapped quarterbacks with the Pittsburgh Steelers with Justin Fields. I really, truly I think Justin Fields, the unfortunate thing from him is he's just going to team. He's an immensely talented guy. I just think he's going team to team that he's just not going to look good in. And I really think the Dolphins are going to implode this year. I think from all reports out of all those camps, Tyreek Hill, I think nobody respects their head coach neither. Like, I think that
Mike McDaniel's all but said he has lost control of that locker room.
Yeah, bye. That means, guess what? It's a player-run team right now at this point. And guess what? The players are going to, what does that mean? That means Tyreek Hill's going to be like, throw me the ball every play. That's what he's going to say to Tua. And then there's going to be bad chemistry, and then it's all not going to work out. The team's going to blow up by the end of the year. They're one of the, I think, chemistry-wise, they have talent on their team, sure, but I think if you have no culture and you have no respect for a head coach, like, that's just doomed to fail. And that's why I think they're the worst team there. AFC North-wise, I think...
Hey. Somebody's not listening to directions here, Gerardo. I said back and forth.
Oh, my bad. Alrighty, so NFC...
Stepping on my freaking toes here.
My bad. You're good.
My AFC East, very similar to yours. Very similar to yours. AFC East is run by Buffalo. 15-2, no doubt about it. MVP Josh Allen. They've upgraded the receiver department with my guy, Josh Palmer. Khalil Shakir is still very good. Addition by subtraction with Mac Hollins. Keon Coleman is going to get a little more action this year. I think James Cook back. Big old deal for him. This defense is still really good. They lost Von Miller, but who cares? He's like 97. He won a Super Bowl MVP in the Obama administration. Let that sink in of how long he's been around. I think that Buffalo is head and shoulders the best team in this division. You had the Patriots a little bit better than me. I had them as a fringe playoff team. Like, it's between them and the Chargers, and it's just how the math turned out on the NFL predictions machine that we used to pick game to game. We had the Patriots making the playoffs 10-7. I think that's a reasonable expectation. I think 12 is a little optimistic for them for sure. I think they're still going to have growing pains. Like, if they trade for Micah Parsons, as we alluded to earlier, 12 wins is much more achievable, I think. But 10-7, I feel a little more comfortable with that. I think their floor is like 8-9. They're gonna double their wins. It's just a matter of how much further can they get. I don't think this is a Commander situation like last year where they just like ripped however many wins they did, go to the NFC Championship game. I don't think they're that good, but the Patriots are gonna be competitive. They're gonna win more games than they lose. 10-7. Jets 7-10. It felt kind of high on paper, but they're going to have the first-year coach bump. Justin Fields played fine for the Steelers. Am I scared of him if I'm an opponent? No. They just got a lot. This is a Jets team that just jetses it up. Like, they're going to be perfectly mediocre some days, and they're going to be absolutely terrible others. they need to find some direction. Hopefully Aaron Glenn for them is that direction, but 7-10, I just kind of feel like that's where it is. And the Miami Dolphins, we have very similar opinions on them. I think they're an implosion waiting to happen. The implosion is already happening. Tyreek Hill and Tua Tagovailoa have already like kind of made snide comments to each other in the media. Tua basically saying like, yeah, well, Tyreek just can't come in here and say, oh, it's all good. Like he needs to build that trust again. And I'm sure that Tyreek is taking that super well because Tyreek Hill has never, ever reacted to mean things about him.
100%.
Yeah, he's never acted out of turn or out of pocket about anything ever. So yeah, that Dolphins team, it's going to be rough shape for them. I think they're going to be competing for that first overall pick. There's only one team that's worse than them. I have. So yeah, that is my AFC East. Do we want to spend any time commenting on anything further?
Not really. I think I always like to say that my wins and losses are like a 2+ caveat. I think I'm a little bit more on the optimistic side. Like this is the best. Like for me, the Patriots, the best thing they can do is go 12-5. Like I don't think that they're going to do they're not going to win that division this year unless something drastically happens to the Bills. Like if Josh Allen gets hurt or something like that. Also notable addition, they did get a Bosa brother for the Bills, so they replaced Von Miller. That's a relative upgrade for them.
Mm-hmm. A little more tread on that tire.
Yeah, but like same thing with the Dolphins. Like I just think that that's going to be the NFL's biggest shit show right there. I think, and also losing Calais Campbell, their true leader. Like they have who is the leader on the Dolphins team right now, player wise?
Tua.
Okay, a guy who's been in more concussion protocols than anything else. Like that, it's also, and it's not like Tua's a natural. He's in the sense of like Marcus Mariota, like a very quiet leader. Mm-hmm. Like it isn't a true definition of that. Like he isn't like a rah-rah kind of guy. But I just think that the Dolphins are just not a good look, which is it's going to be a little bit weird predicament because Tua is a talented quarterback, and if they do get the first overall pick, like what are they going to do? But I just think also Mike McDaniel is just not going to be there.
No, I agree. So you had them one win worse than me.
Yeah, I think that's probably the worst they could do is 2-15.
Yeah,
is that one right there.